What's good? I just want to start off this video by saying congrats to all students who are getting their degree or exam results this week. Just remember, your degree classification does not define you. Obviously, it's a goal that everybody wants to work towards. If you don't get what you expected, that's okay. Just remember, it's not something that defines you. And you know, this year has been extremely difficult for students during this coronavirus pandemic. It's been extremely hard for students, so don't put yourself down. Just use that as energy to put towards working harder. Whether it's resits you're doing or whether you're moving on post uni graduation to go on to work, it's not the end of the world, honestly. So that's just a little disclaimer I want to add before anything. Yeah, so congrats on everyone that's getting results, especially for all UCL students. I've seen so many of us getting first class honours, or so many of us also getting into the likes of Cambridge and Oxford for postgrad degrees, and Harvard as well. So shout out to all of those people who are getting offers for postgrad courses at like amazing prestigious universities, especially amongst the ACS. Like there's so many of us that are just doing madness and doing bits, so like shout out to all of you lot. And yeah, I guess it's time for me to wait for mine. Alright, what's good guys? Josh back with another video. I've been away for more than a minute. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe and comment, and stay tuned for new videos. I'm sorry we haven't done a podcast in so long, but we'll be back on it, I promise. Today is quite a big day. It's my master's degree results day. For those who don't know, I've been doing a master's in entrepreneurship since September at UCL, and I'm on the full-time program. So essentially I'm getting my results today for the 8 modules I've taken since September. So 4 modules in term 1 and then 4 modules in term 2. So I'm getting my official degree results for that. I still have a dissertation pending which needs to be completed at some point. That's due at on September the 4th. So I have just under a month to finish that up. But we don't get the results for that until later this year. But essentially, obviously, times have been really difficult in terms of how students have had to readjust because of the coronavirus pandemic. And it's meant that we've all had to work from home. For me particularly, it's been quite difficult to do so. I'm someone who needs like a library/uni environment to really knuckle down, because like being able to see other people studying around you is, you know, it motivates me a bit somewhat to you know, get cracking and get on with work. So having to work from home, doing assignments from home since March has been quite difficult. And whilst I kind of know some of the grades I've gotten along the way, obviously grades are subject to change when the exam board reviews them. So this is it. This is going to be my final results. And also why it carries so much weight is because of the pandemic, a lot of universities have taken on what they call a no detriment policy. So for UCL, what they've done is, to be lenient on grades, they're taking into account, for masters and postgrad degrees, they're taking into account the top 90 credits, which basically works out to the top 6 modules. They're going to average that to calculate your degree classification. So whatever your top 6 module grades are, that's what they're going to take, instead of taking all of the grades and averaging them to decide your degree classification, which is amazing for us because it means they're more lenient and they're only taking into account, you know, only our top 6 grades. And it means if you had any other grades that weren't so good, then those will be discounted. So all of my modules are 15 credits, all of the modules which I'm getting my results for today. So they take into account the best 90 credits. So whatever best 6 modules I'll average on here to see basically where my grade is at. Also, the dissertation is worth 60 credits, so it's worth an entire term essentially. But obviously I said I haven't completed that yet, so I can basically work out my degree classification from today. I'm gonna stop waffling. It is currently 1:46 and my results still haven't come out. Thanks UCL. My stomach's literally churning. So yeah, it's the waiting game now. 1:46. I'll come back when I get the email. To be honest with you, I don't even know why I'm this nervous. It's actually mad. Like, when it came to my undergrad degree, like, I definitely knew that I was cutting like the 2-1, which is what I personally set for myself. Not to say a 2-1 is like the golden standard degree that you need to get, but it's just something personal for me. And I knew for my undergrad degree that I was cutting it like this close. For this one, I'm confident that my grade will be good. I am sort of hoping for a first, but I'm kind of sure I probably won't get it. If I don't, I won't be disappointed. But basically, just to show you guys, this is a breakdown of my modules. Oh, yo, this is mad. So I just got an email, and I fully thought it was my degree results, but it's my dissertation supervisor. So yeah, wow, woo. that was close. I'm literally gonna replay my facial reaction. Like, that was, yeah, nah. Anyway, like I was saying, this is a breakdown of my degree modules. So we have entrepreneurial finance, which is, these are all level 7, of course. Entrepreneurial finance, managing the growing firm, which is a really good module. Building high impact ventures, amazing lecturer who taught that one. Strategic management of entrepreneurial ventures, also a very interesting module. Customer development and lean startup, amazing module, very like important in terms of entrepreneurship and sort of how to curate and develop your customer base when you're a startup, how to figure out who your customer is and how to reach them. So that's a very important module, and my lecturer, the lecturer for that module, was actually my dissertation supervisor. Product development and prototyping, didn't love this module so much. It was kind of reminiscent of a module I had last year. Technology entrepreneurship, which I loved, great module. Entrepreneurial marketing, another great module. And then the dissertation, which I was discussing, which I have not completed yet. No one on my course has completed that yet. The deadline's next month. So yeah, that's the module breakdown. As you can see, the dissertation is 60 credits, so they're taking into account the best 90. So if your dissertation ends up being a really high grade and that also counts towards your best 90, then your dissertation could also be your way to get, you know, a first class degree or a very high grade. You know, like, even if a majority of your grades are, let's say, low 2-1s or 2-2s, but then you smash the dissertation and get a really high first, your overall degree classification will be a first, because the dissertation is worth 60 credits. So it's worth 2/3 of the credits that they're going to use to classify the degree. So yeah, now just the waiting game. Still waiting. It's 1:56, 10 minutes later. Still waiting. So we'll see what goes on. And so a lot of people have been asking me questions in regards to the Masters in Entrepreneurship program, because a lot of people want to study it at UCL. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, or if you know anybody that is joining the 2020 to 21 cohort this year in September and wants to know more about the course, definitely leave your comments here. You can also hit us up on Instagram at CultrTalk, or on my personal at Josh Wayo if you want to ask any questions. So that's there. Also, just looking at my module breakdown just to discuss some of the things. Oh my days, these email notifications, like, legit, I swear down, these are actually kidding me. Like, with the emails, like, I keep getting an email and thinking it's my results. You still do this to me every single year. Like, other courses, results will drop early in the morning, and mine will always be longed out.
8 hours later.
So alright, so the time is 10:18, so just about black man time. UCL finally decided to send me the email. my grades are out. The nerves are legit. They're legit kicking in. All right, let's see what I've gone. Yo, how did UCL actually play on my life like this today? Like you man trying to give me some heart problems out here. All right, moment of truth. Let's go for it. Come on. Yo man, I'm so happy with these grades right now. So yo, nah, that is a relief. I'm really happy with these grades. Oh man, actually, one of the grades. So let's just go through the breakdown now. Oh man, that's such a relief because this year's been a longness, I swear. So let's start with the first one. Entrepreneurial finance, I got 67. Honestly, I'll tell you right now, I've never been good at finance. I failed finance in my first year in my undergrad, which was terrible. And on this course, honestly, it's been like, trust me, the struggles to do this financing were all long. And I had an alternative assessment / exam for it also in April and May, which was really hard. But I ended up getting a good grade in it, so really happy with 67. Managing the growing firm, 67 as well. Cannot complain, that's a great grade. 61 for building high impact ventures. The exam for that was ridiculously hard. We had an exam in November, which was just stupid hard. Like most people did not do well in that exam. And do you know what, I'll take that. 76 for strategic management, really happy with that one. Like really happy with that one, I'll take that. I wonder if because it's 76.45, like the 5 will round the 4 up to 76.5 and then that will round up to 77. But anyway, let's not dwell on that one too much. 67 or 66.86 for customer development and lean startup, which is amazing. I'm very happy with that. I love that module as well. 59.5 for product development. As I was saying before, did not love that module at all, so we can keep it moving on that one. Technology entrepreneurship, that is 65.8, sorry, which is 66 because that will round up. Anything 0.5 and above rounds up. And then entrepreneurial marketing, 66.24, which rounds to 66. So like overall, I'm really happy with that. If I actually, now I can just go calculate. Oh man, I'm quite happy with that. Like I don't think it qualifies for first, which will put weight on my dissertation, but I'm very happy. That seems to be around a merit grade. So if I take my top 6 modules now and try and calculate that, there is currently madness going on in the end. Seems like glass breaking and all of that, but you know, that's the state living. 76. What else is there? What's the next best? Okay, 67. I had a lot of 67s. So 67, 67, 7. Okay, that's it. So I think that's my top 6. Divide that by 6. 68, man, that is so close to a first. But you know what? I'll take that as a merit. That's a high merit grade. Obviously, it could be bumped up by my dissertation. Probably unlikely, given that I have like 28 days now to do it. So. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. UCL, stop stressing my life out. This is probably the end of my academic journey. I definitely won't be doing a PhD because I've not got the longevity for that. But I'm quite happy with my grades, and yeah, I'm just gonna be keeping my head down to try to finish this dissertation. In the meantime, I hope you guys are all satisfied with your exam grades, as I said at the beginning of the video. If not, don't beat yourself up about it. As long as you worked hard and you grinded for it, you know, just that's all that matters really. Just know how much work you put in to get those grades, and just, you know, if it doesn't go to plan, it's literally about redirecting and putting yourself on the right path, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's about it from me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.